Respect, respected, respected ladies and gentlemen, Seethalakshmi Ramaswami College proudly welcomes you all to the grand inaugural function of the College Students' Union and its affiliated associations. Today, SRC adds another feather to its glorious cap with the release of the unique research publication of the institution, the SRC Quest. SRC accords a warm welcome to the freshers of the first-year undergraduate program and wishes them all a rewarding learning experience in this renowned institution for higher education. SRC extends a very hearty welcome to the Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Dr.R.KARVEMBU, Professor, Department of Chemistry, National Institute of Technology, Trichy. We are extremely delighted and excited to step into the Platinum Jubilee year under the charismatic leadership of our most respected Managing Trustee, Sri R. Panchapakesan, our respected Executive Director, Sri R. Panchapakesan, our respected Executive Director, Sri Ramani Panchapakesan, and our respected Academic Director, Dr. Kannan Panchapakesan. With the divine blessings of our revered founder, our revered Madam Coordinator, Srimati Vasanta Panchapakesan, and our presiding deity, Goddess Akilandeshwari, let us begin this momentous day with an auspicious note. I invite the dignitaries to light the Kuttuvilakku and mark the glorious beginning of this Platinum Jubilee year.
நம் கல்லூரி ஆண்டு தொடக்க விழா இனிதே நடந்தேற இறையருள் வேண்டி இசைக்க வருகின்றனர் இசைத்துறை பேராசிரியர்கள்.
முருகனை நீ பாடு, அவன் மலரடியை நீ நாடிடு அழகன். முருகனை நீ பாடு, குன்று தோராடும் குமரனவன் திருச்செந்தூரில் வாழும் வேலனவன் அழகன். முருகனை நீ பாடு, கண்ணின் மொழியாக கண்ணல் தமிழாக கனியின் சுவையாக கருணை உருவாய் ஆறு படை அமர்ந்து ஆழ்பவனை அன்பர் வேண்டும் வரம் தந்து காப்பவனை அழகன். முருகனை நீ பாடு, அவன் மலரடியை நீ நாடிடு அழகன். முருகனை நீ பாடு.
வான்மழை வற்றவில்லை, வார்க்கடல் சுண்டவில்லை, தேன்வண்டு உறங்கவில்லை, தென்றலும் ஒளியவில்லை, பாரங்கம் பேர்பாடும் பண்புகளும் மறையவில்லை, வந்தாரை வரவேற்கும் வசந்த கீதம் ஓயவில்லை, காணலில் மீன்பிடித்து கனவுகளில் நழுவ விடாமல் உழைக்க வேண்டும், உழைப்பால் உயர வேண்டும், உயர்ந்து உலகத்தை உயர்த்த வேண்டும் என்ற சுயமான சிந்தனைக்கு சொந்தக்காரர். நயமான சொல்லால் வெல்லும் வேங்கை இவர். தோல்விகளை துரத்துகின்ற துணிச்சல்காரர். நம் கல்லூரி முதல்வர் முனைவர் எம். வாசுகி அம்மையார் அவர்களை வரவேற்புரை வழங்க வருமாறு அன்போடு அழைக்கிறேன்.
Pleasant good morning to one and all present here and in the virtual platform. I feel extremely happy and honored to express our special greetings and hearty welcome to our revered Secretary Sri R. Panchapagesan, eminent directors of a renowned educational complex, Sri Ramani Panchapagesan Executive Director and Dr. Kannan Panchapagesan Director Academics. With immense pleasure, I accord a very warm welcome on behalf of the management, on my own behalf, faculty members and students, to our most respected chief guest, Dr.R.KARVEMBU, Professor of Chemistry, National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli, for the inaugural function of our College Students Union and its affiliated associations, and also to release the SRC Quest, a compendium of research articles. We are very much thankful to you, sir, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to attend the twin function. I would like to extend a warm welcome to respected Madam Dr. R. Padmavati, former principal, Controller of Examinations, Madam Dr. E. Jasmine Vasantarani, heads of various units of our educational complex, Dean of Quality and Research, Dr. S. Kala, Associate Professor and Head in Charge of Department of Commerce, Self-Financed Section, Dr. R. Vijayalakshmi, Chief Editor of SRC Quest, committed heads and faculty members, ever-vibrant IQAC coordinators, technical assistants, media persons, staff and students. தோன்றீர் புகழோடு தோன்றுக அஃதிலார் தோன்றலின் தோன்றாமை நன்று என்ற தெய்வப்புலவரின் வரிகள் எமது நிறுவனரை நினைவுகூரச் செய்கிறது. Our revered founder Padma Bhushan Sri Ramaswami Iyer ventured in starting an educational institution when there was a turbulent political and economic situation in India. Our founder was a lawyer by his profession and he gave up his profession for the cause of women's education. Founder established the institution in 1951. It was not a casual act but the act of sacrifice. Founder's inspiration was Maharishi Karve, who started the institution in Pune, and founder became successful by his foresighted thought and devotion. After the demise of our founder, our revered secretary took up the responsibility of the complex, started working with doubled vigor and single-minded devotion. SAR becomes committed to the cause of women's education more than 5 decades by walking in the footsteps of his father with the committed moral support of our respected Madam Coordinator, Mrs. Vasantha Panchabakesan, and his sons, directors of the educational complex. We seek the choicest blessing of our revered founder and Madam Coordinator for the successful initiation and conduct of all our academic activities. So our Secretary Sir has introduced innumerable courses of study aimed at achieving excellence by imparting knowledge, promoting human values, and creating job opportunities. He is so generous in honoring faculty members and helping economically marginalized students. I find immense pleasure and feel extremely honored to introduce our Chief Guest, Dr.R.KARVEMBU. Our Chief Guest is presently working as Professor of Chemistry, National Institute of Technology, Trichy. He has nearly 20 years of teaching and research experience in Bharatiyar University, Kongunadu Arts and Science College, Sri Krishna Engineering College and Technology, Coimbatore, and from 2006 onwards, he has been working as professor in National Institute of Technology. Teaching is his passion, and he is a confident, optimistic, and self-disciplined person. He is committed to the cause and always strives for perfection. He was a visiting professor of Sofia University, Japan, and Vienna University of Technology, Austria. He worked as a postdoctoral scientist in Pohang University of Science and Technology, South Korea. While teaching his professional activities, he is a life member in Chemical Research Society of India, life member Catalysis Society of India, served as member of organizing committee of many conferences, seminars, and workshops. He served as a member board of studies in various colleges and universities. He delivered lectures in many seminars and conferences. Sir has 41 research papers to his credit, and he has presented more than 30 papers in national and international conferences and seminars. The completed sponsored project by our resource person are DST project to an amount of 20.4 lakhs and 3 lakhs project, that is TEQIP project, and CSIR project to an lakhs. The ongoing research projects are CSIR projects to an amount of 10 lakhs and DST nano mission project for an amount of 5.7 crores as co-investigator. Above all, he has been closely associated with the Department of PG and Research Department of Chemistry for more than 15 years and a well-wisher of our institution. His role as doctoral committee member, invited speaker for conferences and seminar is quite remarkable. He is one of the referees of SRC Quest. So no doubt that he is the right person, and we are fortunate enough to have him as chief guest for the inaugural function of our college union and its affiliated associations, and also to release our SRC Quest in lieu of our revered founder, Sri N. Padma Bhushan Ramaswami IAS 125th year celebration. It's my pleasure to brief about our institution. Seethalakshmi Ramaswami College is a renowned autonomous institution in Tamil Nadu and affiliated to Bharathidasan University. Recently accredited by National Assessment and Accreditation Council with a A+ grade in the 4th cycle. More than 4,000 students educated in this portal of learning. College offers 24 UG, 16 PG, and 8 research programs. College is bestowed with 5 BVOC programs by University Grants Commission and the National Skill Development Corporation. College has been granted funds from DST FIST and the DBT and the Star College scheme to strengthen the PG Science departments and UG Life Science departments. Faculty members are actively engaged themselves in research activities. National and international seminars are organized periodically, and faculty members presented papers at abroad. Every year, our students secure top university ranks in all disciplines. Professional placement training is provided to all the students to hone their soft and interview skills. The Center for Ethics and Human Values promotes a strong ethical background and value commitment to the students, inculcating the quality of human lives in general and youth in particular. To train the new entrants to communicate confidently, compulsory induction course, bridge course, foundation course, and English language lab are offered by our faculty members. The Functional Internal Quality Assurance Cell takes initiatives to sustain and enhance the quality of higher education. IQAC focuses upon the professional development of the faculty and staff. With these few words, once again, I would like to extend a hearty welcome to our chief guest, dignitaries, and one and all present. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our respected Dean of Quality and Research, Dr. S. Kala, to present our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. R.KARVEMBU, a special memento as a token of her respect and gratitude. Thank you, ma'am. Seethalakshmi Ramaswami College has always been an acclaimed seat of academic colloquium with its innovative research. SRC Quest is one such initiative of the institution which marks its foray into the endeavor of knowledge sharing in the academia. SRC Quest is a unique and extensive compilation of commendable research articles of the faculty members of the various departments under the aided and self-financed sections. Now I invite Dr. R. Vijayalakshmi, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce and Head Department of Commerce, Seethalakshmi Ramaswami College, to introduce and talk a few words about SRC Quest.
Good morning to you all. The place is to be happy is here. The time to be happy is now. The way to be happy is to make all of us happy. Yes, this moment place a record of one more feather on the cap of our Seethalakshmi Ramaswami College, Tiruchirappalli. That is the release of SRC Quest Volume 1 in lieu of 125th birth anniversary of our founder, Padma Bhushan Sri N. Ramaswamy Iyer. Seethalakshmi Ramaswamy College, Tiruchirappalli was established by our revered founder, Padma Bhushan Sri N. Ramaswamy Iyer 70 years ago, with the noble vision of empowering women through education. This well-reputed institution does not believe in imparting knowledge merely as information, but insists on giving value-based education which the world needs today. As a tribute to our founder, on his 125th birth anniversary, we are greatly privileged in bringing out an annual peer-reviewed research compendium with ISBN titled SRC Quest. This colorful garland, the research compendium, with the fragrant flowers, the research articles, contributed to our adorable founder to express our profound sense of gratitude. This dedication is to show our deep respect the faculty members hold to the invaluable service of our founder and to communicate our award mission to make his dreams true. This book is a multidisciplinary ISBN book which serves as an academic portal for the SRC faculty members and scholars to share their research outcomes in the emerging field of art, science and commerce. This is yet another milestone in the history of SRC, which is a panorama of research achievements. All the articles are peer-reviewed and plagiarism screened. It is for sure that the wealth of information and innovation generated through this book would serve as a launchpad for several meaningful research findings and future publications. This volume 1 comprises of 23 articles of art, science and commerce. The editorial board and technical committee of this ISBN book, with the guidance and support from the college authorities and faculty friends, feel blessed and honored to be a part of his tribute offering to our revered founder. The committees are elated that the publication of volume 2 of SRC Quest, which is under process and which will be published in the near future, is also possible by the enthusiastic contributions from the faculty friends. thanking the authorities and appreciating, congratulating the authors for making all this happen. The committee feel happy to bring out this first volume with a glory. Thank you.
SRC question நம் கல்லூரி முதல்வர் அவர்கள் அதனை பெற்றுக்கொள்வார்.
In a haven for women's empowerment, as it nurtures young women who later become strong pillars of the society. From the Honorable Union Finance Minister of India to the Indian Olympian athlete Dhanlakshmi, SRC produces women of excellence in every field who bring laurels to our nation. SRC Students' Union plays a pivotal role in preparing its dear students to practically face the challenges out in the brave new world. Here comes the investiture ceremony to initiate a vibrant team of young leaders into taking up the responsibilities as office bearers. The members of the College Students' Union 2021.
உடற்கல்வி இயக்குனர் இணை பேராசிரியருமான முனைவர் டி. சுதாமதி. வேதியியல் துறை உதவி பேராசிரியர் டாக்டர் ஐ. ரமா. ஆங்கிலத்துறை உதவி பேராசிரியர் முனைவர் வி. பார்வதி மீனா. இயற்பியல் துறை உதவி பேராசிரியர் முனைவர் பி. கே. மணிமொழி.
S. Bhagya Darshini, second M.Sc Chemistry, Chairperson. K. A. Anusha, second M.Sc Mathematics, Vice Chairperson. R. Suveda, third BA English, Secretary. P. Abhirami, third BA Economics, Joint Secretary. S. Kirtana, second M.Sc Mathematics, Treasurer. N.S. Anusha Priyadarshini, third BSc Physics, Treasurer. A.R. Vilasani, third BSc Nutrition and Dietetics, Council Coordinator. K. Madheshwari, third BCA, Council Coordinator. Now I request our Madam Principal to administer the oath to the newly elected office bearers.
We, the duly elected representatives of Seethalakshmi Ramaswami College Students' Union, do solemnly affirm and we shall carry out the duties entrusted to us honestly and sincerely to the best of our ability. It shall be our endeavor to organize the student community in various activities in order to promote their academic excellence as well as overall personality development and to involve them in socially relevant projects. Thank you.
என் நாட்டில் உழைப்பாளன் நல்ல பொறுப்பாளன் இல்லை என்று சொல்ல என்னடா உனக்கு நெஞ்செழுத்தம். உன் கண்ணிலே திரையிருந்தால் நீக்கி உற்று பார்த்திடு, ஒளி பிறக்கும் என்றார் ஒரு கவிஞர். அவரின் கூற்றுக்கு இணங்க பட்டங்கள் பல பெற்றவர், எண்ணற்ற விருதுகள் இவரின் விருந்தினர்கள். தோற்பதே நடப்பென்றாகிவிட்டால் துவல்வதோ, ஆர்ப்பதே நம் வேலை, அலையென எழு, அள்ளுவதை அள்ளு, தள்ளுவதை தள்ளு என்பதையே தாரக மந்திரமாக்கி எண்ணிலடங்காத கல்வி பணிகளை செய்து கொண்டிருப்பவர், பல ஆராய்ச்சி பணிகளை செய்து முடித்தவர். முடியும் என்றால் முடியும், உன் முயற்சிகள் தொடர்ந்தால் முடியும், வெற்றியின் விடியல் தொடரும், அது வியர்வையின் விலாசம் எழுதும் என்ற பொன்மொழிக்கு ஏற்ப இடைவிடாத முயற்சியும் பயிற்சியும் கொண்ட சாதனையாளர் நம் சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் திருச்சிராப்பள்ளி தேசிய தொழில்நுட்ப நிறுவன வேதியியல் துறை பேராசிரியர் முனைவர் ஆர். கார்மேகம் ஐயா அவர்களை சிறப்புரை வழங்க வருமாறு அன்போடு அழைக்கிறேன்.
Respected Principal Madam of this college, Dr. Vasagi, Dr. S. Kala, Dean of Quality and Research, Dr. Seethalakshmi, Head in charge of Department of Commerce, Self-Finance Section, heads of various departments, faculty members, office bearers of newly elected union and associations, my dear students, very good morning to all of you. I need not say that I am really happy to participate in this pleasant function to inaugurate Students' Union affiliated associations and to release SRC Quest. I have come to this college many times for various occasions, but all those occasions were related to chemistry department. But this is something different. I have come here to inaugurate Students' Union mainly. I understand that this college was founded in the year 1951 by Padma Bhushan Sri Ramaswami Ayya, and this is being effectively managed now by his son Sri Panchapakeshan. Both of them have, of course, Ramaswami Ayya started this college, and now Panchapakeshan is managing this institution very effectively to provide a better education to girl students. By providing a good education to girl students only, we can make a society a developed one. In my opinion, both of them are great academic leaders. If I ask you to name a political leader, you can do it very immediately. There are very good number of political leaders in our country. If I ask you to name some industrial leaders, you will do it very immediately. There are well-known industrial leaders in the country. There are some leaders in film industries and so on. But if I ask you to tell the name of few academic leaders, it's not easy to name, because only less number of academic leaders we have in our country. But we should produce good number of academic leaders. Acquiring the skills to lead an institution or to lead a society like this, you have an educational society here, you have many educational institutions under one society. It is not so easy. How to acquire some capabilities, abilities for leading an educational institution. Leader doesn't mean simply a teacher. Teacher is an expert in particular subject. But more than that, you have some additional abilities to lead an institution, right? And to build an institution like this, to provide education. It's not so easy. They must have come across various problems. So today, some students, took charge as chairperson or secretary or, the vice secretaries. Treasurer, of course. I could see one mathematics student is a treasurer. I hope she will not miss any number during the calculation. So, as a member of Students' Union or as a member of association of a department, definitely we are going to organize many events here. Madam told me that they will organize almost all the functions to be happened this year in this college. That's very wonderful. In our institute also we have a student council. We have association in each department. We have 30 clubs in our institute. Various clubs, each one focus on various themes. Our teachers, my colleagues, they used to tell, students waste their time in spending time for these activities. But I am of different opinion. Students learn more in these activities than they learn in classroom. Definitely the learned subject in the classroom, that is must, that is first. But that is not sufficient to become a leader, right? You need to have other qualities. So when you organize a function like this, right? When students organize a function, definitely they will learn how to plan, how to execute, how to communicate with different people, and when you face a problem, how to solve it. So you will develop a problem solving capacity, decision making ability, right? So at the end of this year, I hope all these office bearers will gain a quality to become a good leaders. So when you become an expert, subject expert, that should also go simultaneously. That's very important. You should not compromise your academics for doing any other activity. Right? I said this is important. I did not say academics is not important. That is first always. Right? So you should not compromise your academics for doing these activities. But while doing these activities, I am sure you will learn many management skills that are required to become a leader. Right? So, then, I told you that you need a subject knowledge, right? First, that is first always. There are many teachers here, and there are, many students who are listening. They will be going to teaching job, I'm sure. To become a teacher, two qualities are necessary. Just completing required qualifications like degrees or qualification in some examinations, that won't be sufficient. I would like to just narrate a story or something, that happened in the life of Pythagoras. You know Pythagoras, a great mathematician, also a great philosopher. After completing his studies, Pythagoras went to his teacher Thales, told him that, no, I want to become a teacher. Thales replied him immediately, to become a teacher, first you want to become a scholar. You have completed studies, which does not mean you are eligible for a teacher. First, you should become a scholar before you become a teacher. Then he realized, he went to Egypt, spent 10 years, then went to Babylon, spent 5 years. Then he thought he acquired scholarship, a scholarly knowledge in the particular subject to teach. Then he has started an academy in an island of Greek. He was so excellent, so efficient in teaching. Pythagoras was a great teacher. You won't agree if I say, even in those days, it was very difficult to get an admission in that particular academy. It was such a famous academy because of the teaching of Pythagoras. An institute becomes famous because of the teachers, not because of the building, gardens or other infrastructure. Now we have many institutions with very modern infrastructures, very modern buildings. I could see, in some colleges, it looks like a park. They have very good garden, Of course, they are important, but what makes an institution? Not these. Teachers make institutions. Right? The people who work there, who study there, they make the institutions. Some institutions are famous. Why? Because of the people worked there, working there, students studied there, students who are studying there. I know about this college. This has a good tradition of teaching. When I was a member of a department association in St. Joseph's College in 90s, I came here to invite Professor Boy, Johnny Boy, yes, Professor Johnny Boy to our college to deliver a talk. Right? I know from those days onwards about the quality of teaching in these institutions. Also, I know from some of the students who studied here, later they came to our institute for Ph.D. Then I told you one quality, that is expert knowledge in the subject. The second quality a teacher should have, teacher should love his or her students, should have affection with their students. That is a very, very important quality teacher should have. Right? Unless you have affection with your students, you cannot think of their welfare. No, we love our children because we are interested in the welfare of our children. Similarly, unless we love our students, we won't think of their welfare. So first you should be an expert in the subject you teach, anything. So no subject is superior, no subject is inferior, all are equal. But you should have expert knowledge in that particular subject. You should love, you should show affection with your students. Then today, this SRC quest is released. I'm so happy. We have many of the faculty members and students have contributed to this collection of research articles. I understand that this will be released every year. This has given really an opportunity for many of the students and faculty members to publish their research work. There are many international and national journals, but some do not get opportunity to publish there. They can easily publish here. And also this collection of research articles will showcase the contribution of faculty members of this college, contribution of students of this college to society through the research output they made here. That's very important. I know many of the journals, that is some of the reputed journals, it was started like this in a small institutions. Right? I wish this yearly issue should become a monthly issue, maybe after some years, and it should become a weekly issue, maybe after some years, and I wish that SRC quest to become a reputed international journal after some years. I hope this will happen, right? Because already you have published papers after reviewing it by the experts, right? And if you follow some of the procedures that are followed by the reputed journals, I hope this would also become a reputed or reviewed or indexed journal after some years, I hope. My dear students, a man more than 100 years back, in fine morning, he was reading a newspaper. He was shocked because he has seen his name under obituary column. He was alive, he was reading the newspaper, but he read his name in obituary column. Newspapers on that particular day by mistake, announced his death. Then, he took some time, so he was feeling, am I here or there? He took some time after gaining composure. No, he thought how people has written about me. Anyway, it was written by mistake, right? And how people has written about me, and he read the obituary column further. It went like this: Dynamite King dies. Okay, that was fine because he was the discoverer of dynamite. Further it went like that: he was the merchant of death. He was the merchant of death. Really, this is not a good sentence to express a person, even, of course, after death. Then he thought, is this how I am going to be remembered after my life? It should not be like this. I should not be remembered like this. He changed his way of working. From that day onwards, he worked for a peace. Now he is remembered by all of us by the great Nobel Prizes. He is Alfred Nobel. He discovered dynamite, he sold it, he earned a lot of money, of course. No? And then, because of this incident, he set up a Nobel Academy. It is giving Nobel Prizes to inventors in various fields, and now we all remember Alfred Nobel because of that Nobel Academy, because of the Nobel Prize that is being given every year to the inventors, great inventors. Right? My dear students, you should know how you want to be remembered in future. That is very important. You should decide it. You want to be remembered as a teacher. I told you about Pythagoras. I remember him because we remembered, today we remember Pythagoras because he was an excellent, so excellent teacher in those days, right? So how you want to be remembered? You want to be remembered yourself as an administrator. I told you that leading an institution or to be a leader is not so easy. You should have some capabilities, right? And the student union is actually a bridge between administration and students. I feel so, right? So you should have you should understand the difficulty of both sides, right? The student council or student union members should understand the difficulty of administration as well as students, and you should act in a balanced way, right? Also, you should know the expectations of the stakeholders, expectations of the students, expectations of the parents, right? If it is not met, then you should convey, and you should also consider the limitations. In a way, I hope during this process you will learn, right, definitely some leadership qualities, and you should also become a good academic leader. That is very important in future. To become an academic leader, you should not compromise academics. That is again very important. So you do all the activities without compromising your academics, but these activities are also equally important, right? So with these few words, I thank Principal Madam Dr. Vasagi and the college management, all faculty members for inviting me to inaugurate Students' Union and affiliated associations and release this SRC quest. Thank you very much.
So thank you for your motivating words. And I promise our dear students will follow your words of advice and balance their scholastic and non-scholastic achievements. Team SRC takes immense pride in releasing SRC Quest, a compendium of research articles. With SRC Quest, the institution marks its foray into the endeavor of knowledge sharing in the academia. SRC Quest is a unique and extensive compilation of commendable research articles. I request our Honorable Chief Guest to release the first copy of SRC Quest and our Madam Principal to receive the copy. Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. R. Vijayalakshmi, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce Aided Section, and Head, Department of Commerce, Self-Finance Section, to propose the vote of thanks.
A pleasant morning to all. There is not a more pleasing exercise of the mind than gratitude. It is accompanied with inward satisfaction that the duty is sufficiently rewarded by the performance. It's deemed to be my proud privilege and pleasure to propose the overall vote of thanks to all the contributors to this twin events. I offer my humble gratitude feet of Goddess Akhilandeshwari for leading us, and we pray her for guiding us in all our future endeavors. I offer my humble pranams to our revered founder for his everlasting heavenly blessings. I am greatly indebted to our Madam Coordinator, who supported us in all our activities and who is always showering her blessings from her heavenly abode. With profound sense of gratitude, I express my thanks to our Managing Trustee for his constant support and encouragement for the conduct of these two events, and also for his blessings through forward message to the book. Thank you, sir. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our Executive Director for his support and motivation in all walks of our academic exercises. Analyze the crisis, diagnose the answer, organize the inputs, realize the pathway, energize to perform. Yes, this is our Director Academics. My thanks are due to him for his valuable suggestions, meticulous guidance, consistent support, and constant motivation, right from the preparation of Quest Manual till the designing of cover page of this book, without which this book could never have seen the light of the day. We are very much indebted to you, sir. On behalf of the editorial board and technical committee, I extend my sincere thanks to you, sir. Our gratitude goes to you for your forward message and for your valuable suggestions to conduct this inaugural function also. My heartfelt thanks are due to our Registrar Bharadasan University for his forward message, and to our former principal Dr. R. Padmavati, who is instrumental to this, and also for her blessings through forward message. The actions of a man are like the index of a book. They point out what is more remarkable in them. This is none other than our well-wisher, our chief guest Dr. R.KARVEMBU, Professor of Chemistry, National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli. We are very much grateful to you, sir, for having accepted our invitation for delivering the Union inaugural address and for the release of our ISBN book. On behalf of our management, principal, faculty members and students, I would like to express our deep sense of gratitude to you, sir. There is a great man who makes every man great, but the real great man who makes and feel every man feel great. Undoubtedly, we all know that this great woman is our respected principal in charge, Dr. M. Vasuki. I place on record our thanks to you, madam, for your guidance, support, encouragement, motivation for this twin function and for your forward message. No word would suffice to express our thanks to our Dean of Quality and Research, Dr. S. Kala, and all our IKSC coordinators for their suggestions in fine-tuning the volume. I thank all the external and internal reviewers and the authors for their tremendous contribution. I thank all the members of editorial board and technical committee for their guidance, support, suggestions and cooperation for this publication journey. Special mention to Dr. R. Jamuna, Dr. M. Nalini, Dr. J. Sugnabai, Dr. J. Senthamare, Dr. S. Shanti, Dr. S. Usha and Dr. N. Meena Kumari for editing the manual and all the articles. My special thanks are due to Mrs. N. Chellam and Dr. A.G. Anita for designing the cover page, and Dr. R. Mangerkarasi and Mrs. V. Parvati Meena for all technical support and timely assistance throughout this publication journey. I thank all the faculty members of SRC for their kind cooperation and support for these two functions. I thank our asset admin, Mr. Muthuswamy sir, and manager, Mr. Ganesh, for their support and assistance given to us. Teamwork divides the task and multiplies the success. Many hands make the work very light. This is definitely the teamwork of our union vice presidents, Dr. T. Sudhamati, Dr. I. Rama, Mrs. V. Parvati Meena, and Dr. P. K. Manimuri for their systematic planning and perfect implementation of this function with great involvement, commitment, and efforts. I would be ungrateful and doing injustice if I do not mention the special support given by my own department head, Dr. R. Lalita, and all my department faculty friends, both aided and unaided sections of Commerce, Commerce Applied, and BBA. Thank you all. I record my deep appreciation and thanks to all the students, especially the union office bearers and council members, for their arrangements and cooperation for the grand success of this function. Thank you, girls. I take this opportunity to thank all our non-teaching staff members headed by Mr. R. Viswanathan, who are all served their best for these two events. I thank Mr. Jayabharat System Admin and Mr. Padanivel Srinivasa Computer Center for their technical support. My thanks are due to Mr. Nawaz and his team for telecasting this without any interruption and also for photo coverage. Once again, I thank you all.
நாட்டுப்பண்.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।